Hello, today's project is going to be about cooling of a furnace wall. And let us say this, what we are seeing here, this solid body is part of the furnace wall. We want to cool this furnace wall by two methods. Method number one is to add fins. Like we have about 9 fins here. The essential work of those fins is to increase the surface area exposed to ambient temperature, so that with that the cooling will be enhanced. Another thing we can do is that we can pass a cooling liquid through a set of through a path inside the wall. So the liquid comes in cold relatively and it goes out warm, thereby taking a significant amount of the heat from the furnace. That way, even though the inner wall may be very hot, it will not wreck the material. This is a standard heat exchanger situation. What might you want to do with this? You may be designing a heat exchanger and you may want to simulate the fluid mechanics, the fluid flow here. At what temperature will you put the fluid, and at what flow rate should it come out? How many fins should you use? What should be the sizes? You will get this by simulation. But before you get to that simulation, you need to have an accurate graphics of the situation. And that is what we are going to do. We are going to divide this work into 3 parts. The first part is to do the solid wall with the path for the pipe inside it. Just the hollow path. That is number one. Well, when we finish that, we finish the first step. The second part is to place this pipe, this copper hollow pipe inside it. Once we've done that, we finish the second situation. The third thing we'll do is to arrange the fins on the outside part of it, and that will be the third thing. So let us start with the first step. The first step, we choose a new sketch. We say create a sketch. We create a sketch, and let us create that sketch on the ZX plane. So when we create that sketch on the ZX plane, we're going to do 2 sketches. The first sketch will be a number of lines. Take a line from here and take it, say 150 units up, and that's it. So if we bring it down a little bit to see. Okay, so we can mirror that line. So we create a mirror and we select a mirror line, and our mirror line is the x-axis. So that is done. The second thing we do is that we add something here, say 40, and then we add another one, go back to the x-axis, and that distance is already known. So when we do that, we do another one from here, again 40, and then we complete that here. So these lines are solid black, and that tells you that the lines are fully defined. But because we want this to be part of the path of a copper pipe, these sharp edges are not desirable. Because they are not desirable, we can solve that by using filleting. So we can create a fillet at this angle here, and then let us say we put that fillet as 15. Okay, so that's a 15 fillet. We use our marking menu by right-clicking the mouse and repeat that fillet. We do the fillet here, and it's again 15. Third time, marking menu again, repeat the fillet here, 15. And last time, marking menu, repeat the fillet here, and we want it to be 15. So that way we have done our first sketch. The next sketch is to create a profile for the hole we want to drill through the solid object. To do that, we first of all finish this sketch, and then we create a new sketch. That new sketch is going to lie on the XY plane. So we say create sketch, and we choose the XY plane. On the XY plane, let us choose a center circle, and let that center circle be 6 millimeters thick. So if it is 6 millimeters thick and we are happy with that, we do that. So next thing is to take another sketch which is going to give us the profile of the body. The profile of the body, I want to suggest here 460 by 360 by 50. So in order to do that, we're going to create a new sketch, and that our new sketch is again going to be on the, we can, instead of creating a new sketch, we can actually edit the previous sketch. That is this first sketch, sketch 1. If we choose edit sketch, then we can now make it smaller here, and then take a center rectangle from the middle here, and let us say the length there is let us make it 460, and the breadth, okay, no, that's not what I want. Okay, we can redo that by using dimension. Okay, so let this be 460, and let the